Hello everyone, I am TitanicSizedReviews. I review movies, shows, video games, and today I'm talking about Trick or Treat, 2007. It's a rated R movie. It's horror, cult horror, comedy. It's an hour and 23 minutes, I believe. This will probably be a quick review. I'm just gonna talk about the movie, what I think of it. That's about it. This is my 12 of 31 Halloween horror movies. So this movie has 4 different tales in it. So you're going to get basically 4 different perspectives in total on different little stories going on. And it's going to go down the line from probably the least interesting to the most interesting. My opinion is a bit biased. I've already seen this movie multiple times because I like it a lot. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I think you're missing out. The first tale in this movie is about the principal of a school in that town that's in Ohio during Halloween. And in case you haven't figured it out, yes, I'm going to be giving away spoilers. This movie's been out for a while. Well, basically he comes home, sees a fat kid from his school, that's the only way I could put it, taking more than one candy. And, well, he stops him from taking more than one candy and has a conversation with him for a moment. Then the kid starts to choke, starts throwing up just horrendously, and the principal starts laughing. Kid dies. Kid dies right there. So he carries him inside, takes him to the backyard, starts to bury him in an open grave that he has with another body of clearly another child, because that child's still alive. You see its hand move and grab him at one point when his old neighbor, who's kind of a dick, comes out and starts yelling at him. Doesn't realize he's killing anyone right now, obviously. He even cuts off the finger of one of the kids and feeds it to the neighbor's dog just to get the dog to shut up. It's fine. Doesn't matter. The old neighbor walks away. He knocks that child out with a shovel, probably just kills him with it. He goes back inside to where his son is, who was like yelling at him from the window, and talks about carving. And you might think it's a pumpkin, but it's not. His child's just as sick as he is. And you see that, well, they're carving that fat kid's face. Because they're both psychopaths. And that's basically the first story. So, you know, even though I'm talking about these things, I don't think it really takes away the impact. This movie's not scary. I'm not going to say it's really has a bunch of surprises. I just think it's an interesting movie. Alright. Second story. And all these do take place throughout the movie and kind of shift between them, but I'm going to go in order from where they finish. The second story is about some kids. It starts with 3 kids who actually go to Mr. Wilkins, the principal's house, and ask him for his jack-o'-lantern. He gives it to them. They take it, and then they go pick up this witch child who they think is a little downsy, I guess is the best way I can put it. She's nice. She has a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. They want the jack-o'-lanterns for a certain reason. She doesn't know why. She's just happy to be invited to hang out with someone. So they also go and they meet another boy or two, a boy and a girl, at the quarry. This old quarry, and the girl who's dressed like an angel tells them a story about a bunch of kids who were on a bus, and the bus driver drove these kids who were also kind of downsy. More than the witchy chick. It's the only way I can think of putting it right now. Drives them into the quarry. They're dead. The bus driver manages to escape, though. We see it. He's got like scars on his face. Climbs out. But they're dead. So she tells them this story. And then they all go down, and she says that we have to bring the pumpkins for the 8 souls who died that day. So that's what they do. But first, it's just the angel girl. It's the skeleton boy, and then it's the alien girl who go down to get ready. The pirate boy and the witch girl wait up top for the elevator to come back. They go down. The pirate boy waits in the elevator because he's scared because they're hearing noises. They think their friends are gone because the lanterns go out. And it's really foggy down there. Well, she goes over there, tries to find them, and sees like these zombies pop up at her. Kind of grab her for a moment. She gets scared, runs off. Then she sees the pirate boy on the ground getting like eaten alive. She gets scared again, runs, trips, falls, hits her head. Then they tell her it's all just a prank. The skeleton boy feels bad. The other characters you can see sort of feel bad. Except for the angel chick, she doesn't feel bad at all. Well, the angel chick, the alien, and the pirate go to pick up the stuff that they dropped before they're gonna leave. And as they go, something pops up out at them. And it's the 8 children who had died. So they chase after them. They get the alien girl first. The others run to the elevator where the witch girl is just in there waiting and has it locked. And when you think she's about to unlock it for him, she doesn't. She presses the button, goes up, basically gives them a middle finger for pranking her. Even though they know that this part is not a prank and they are going to die. Well, they do. And Rhonda just walks on like nothing ever really happened. The third story is about Red Riding Hood and her sisters. They're out getting costumes, picking up random dudes. You see some vampire guy who looks like he has like a luchador mask from the Scooby-Doo movie. He actually kills a woman like in front of everyone in the street. They obviously just think it's a prank because people are mostly drunk, making out, or whatever. It's Halloween. At one point, he goes after Red Riding Hood, who's just walking in the woods towards the party. She's there last because she's late to pick up a man, basically. He goes after her, bites her with these fake teeth that are actually sharp. And then we get a transition to the girls at the party waiting by the bonfire. And Little Red Riding Hood's hood just plummets to the ground. They go to check and they see that it's the vampire guy. We see that the vampire guy is actually Wilkins. And I really like this scene because I like how well they did everything. They start turning into werewolves. It's not a coven of witches or vampires, it's a coven of werewolves. Wilkins sees a bunch of dead bodies right before he sees them transforming, and he starts freaking out, but he can't move because he's got a broken leg and a broken back, I think. Well, Little Red kills Wilkins. That's the end of that shithead. His son's still alive. That would be a psychopath in the future. We transition again, and this time we get to see the old neighbor who lives next door to Mr. Wilkins. And this one's, I think, the best story of them all. It starts out with him scaring some children using his dog in the dark. And he just takes their candy after they run off and drop it. He's just chilling for a bit. He randomly gets egged. It like breaks his glass. He goes looking around. And then when he's walking around, he hears noise upstairs in his house. This is shortly after he looks through his front door and sees a bunch of pumpkins everywhere, just randomly placed. He's like, what the hell? Well, he goes upstairs, and I believe he has his gun at this point, maybe not. He sees a bunch of writing on the walls, trick or treat, and his leg gets sliced. And out comes this child who you see throughout the whole movie with this little scarecrow mask over his face, in pajamas, just holding a candy bag and a lollipop. And the boy starts coming at him. And they wrestle, and he pulls off the boy's mask, and I think they end up downstairs at this point, and he sees a pumpkin-headed face. Looks real good. It's like an actual pumpkin face. He gets freaked out. They obviously start fighting. He manages to shoot Sam. That's what the character's name is, Sam. Drops Sam, shoots off his hand, pops him in the head. And then he's just like there. I believe he tries to call the police. I don't fully remember. He sees the hand start moving on its own, and it stabs him in the foot, so he falls to the ground. And then Sam starts pulling himself back together. He starts backing up against the wall because his shotgun no longer has any bullets. Well, Sam gets up, bites a chunk out of his lollipop, makes it super sharp. And just when you think he's about to kill the old man, he stabs a candy bar that's on his chest. Takes the candy bar and leaves. So the old man starts handing out candy. And you basically get to see everybody else here at the end of the movie, just all in their own element. He's handing out candy to kids because he knows that's why Sam was there to kill him. You see the witch girl walking down the street with her wheelbarrow and her pumpkins. You see the principal's child on his front porch handing out candy. And you see those werewolf chicks back to their human form, just in a car having fun. And then you find out, if you didn't realize already, that the old neighbor was the bus driver. Because those zombie kids show up at his front porch. And they kind of show a comic book ending and they kill him. That's basically the story. Again, I don't think me telling you the story really takes away from it. It's a really good movie. It's a classic. It really is. Is it scary? No, not at all. Is it funny? It definitely has its moments. I think the comedy in this is more subtle, which I think does a good job, which is why I like it so much. I'm not going to say it's a perfect movie. It's pretty short. I wish it was a bit longer, but I get it at the same time. And again, I wish that there was a bit more fear to it. But it is Tales. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. I really do. I watched this on HBO Max, currently at the time of me making this, but it's probably some other places as well. It is a classic. Maybe you disagree with my opinion. Maybe you agree with my opinion. Let me know. Maybe there's something you think I could work on. Let me know. Please. Also, please do me a favor. Click subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Help me out this Halloween. Yeah. By clicking subscribe. That's my treat for Halloween. That's what I'm saying. It's like the equivalent of candy. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.